Hi, it's Tash, and I'm going to share today what really goes into successful e-commerce campaigns, the work that really goes into building and scaling an e-commerce brand. When we look at the campaigns of ours that are going really well and the brands we're working with who's scaling fast, they are all methodically doing all of these 9 stages, and that's what's making them work. So the first stage is all about strategy, and that's basically about having a plan before you start, and it's all about where you're going to put your ad spend and how you're going to capture attention in the fragmented world of online media. And most likely you're going to be looking at a multi-channel strategy. Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube ads. They're looking at putting money in advertising across platform and reaching and retargeting consumers wherever they go online. So the second stage of our system is all about product and presentation. Does this product look the part? Is it being presented in a way that's going to appeal to a mass ABC1, most likely female consumer? And this is all about the photography, the website, the wording, how the product looks, and whether or not it looks like a professional, trustworthy website alongside those belonging to big established brands. Third stage in our 9-step process for scaling e-commerce brands profitably is all about funnels, and that's really about the structure of an advertising funnel. It's all about running tiered campaigns and again using a multi-channel strategy. Stage 4 of the 9-step process for scaling an e-commerce brand is all about creative testing and production. Is the creative appealing to people? Is it resonating? Are they clicking through? Are they taking the action you want them to take? And you should never ever consider this job done. You must always be launching new creatives and testing them, and that means you've always got to be coming up with new and different ideas for the creatives for your e-commerce products. Step 5 in our 9-step process for scaling an e-commerce brand is all about the algorithm training. Now, if you think you can launch your brand and within 3 weeks you're going to have profitable campaigns, you're either going to hope that you're really, really lucky, or you're kind of deluding yourself. I always think of Facebook as being like a puppy, and it needs training and it needs time, and you need to be prepared for that. It's all about teaching Facebook who your customers are and allowing it to gather data. From there, you should expect the campaigns to improve and improve and improve over time. So you have to put Facebook through that algorithm training. The next thing to work on and think about is your website conversion rate and optimizing that. No matter how well your website is converting, it can always convert better. There's always something you can do to make that website an easier experience to browse through and to get more people through it. Some of that's about sending the right traffic, some of it's about the website itself. It really does make a difference. We recently took a website from a conversion rate of 1.5% to 6%, and it immediately adds like 80 grand in sales. So it's like the conversion rate optimization on the website is just as important as the ads. Number 7 in the 9-step process is all about loyalty, and this is really done through good old-fashioned email. I'm an absolute stickler for having all email sequences in place, and that is post-purchase sequence, abandoned cart sequences, and I'm a stickler for weekly newsletters. Just keep sending them. Forget like if people are bored or don't want to hear from you, they can unsubscribe. Just keep sending your weekly newsletters, and if you came and looked at our weekly newsletter campaigns and saw the sales they're driving, you would feel the same way. Number 8 in the 9-step process is all about analysing, measuring and refining, and that's about just being on top of the data and understanding what's working, what isn't. You've got to understand the cost of each channel, the cost per acquisition. You've got to have charts and data and analysis, and then make decisions based on that. The final step in the 9-step process, which is about intelligent scaling. Steps 1 to 8 are all about getting as far as you can with the ad budget you have and optimizing the results that you're getting. So you know what's working, what's not. You've got creative testing, you've got a stable environment, you know how well your campaigns are going, you know what's driving sales. You have quite a broad picture in your mind of a multi-channel strategy and what's working and what isn't. Once you have that information, and you may be 4 months into your campaigns when you reach a point where you can begin to scale, and we call it intelligent scaling, firstly because we'll use software to scale those processes, and secondly because we're making those decisions based on data and what actually works. So I really hope that's helpful. Don't expect overnight results. This is the 9-step framework we at Bolt Digital have created to drive e-commerce brands through repeat profit, conversions, and basically making everything work together in a holistic, integrated approach. If you've got any questions, just drop me a line and I'll be happy to help.